Hey, what's up, my friend? Your coach Kamille Rose here with another Ultimate Life Monday Mindset Mastery episode. Very excited to have you here as always because we are wrapping up our series on being a masterful communicator when you're feeling sad, angry, or hurt, which is happening a lot as we record this session. A lot going on in our world, a lot going on in business with COVID-19, with the George Floyd case here in the United States. As we record this, it's been a really crazy year. But the one thing that I'm going to encourage you to do as a leader is just up your skill level. I mean, this is the time where you really show your true colors as a leader, as a business owner, as an expert in your field for your clients. And, my goal every single week is to give you these tools and these concepts, new ways of thinking to strengthen you as a leader, to strengthen you as a business owner, no matter what the season you're in. You need to be that steady in the storm. And one of the things I am coaching most on these days is having better conversations, more effective conversations, more solutions-oriented conversations where everybody feels seen, respected, and heard. But that's not always easy, right? When you're emotional, when you're feeling some type of way. So anyway, I digress. I need to just finish up this intro for you. So today is our third tool in this 3-part series, and it's all about your focus. So I'm going to help you get clear on your focus and your intention before you walk into these very heated and important conversations. So we'll get into today's content. Before we do, if you would, hit that bell and that subscribe button for me. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for your support. This is really how we keep these free, valuable weekly content pieces going. So please know how much I appreciate you for that support and for sharing this with a friend. If you're sharing it on Facebook, if you're sharing it on Instagram and tagging people in the comments, then thank you truly from the bottom of my heart. This is really what keeps all of this going. So be sure you hit that bell and that subscribe. And now let's get into your third tool here on this communication series titled Where is Your Focus? Hey, what's up, fam? Kamille Rose here, founder of The Ultimate Life, peak performance coach to entrepreneurs and leaders, and I'm a member of the Forbes Coaches Council. And this is your Monday Mastery Minute, where every Monday I take a few minutes to show you how you can achieve mastery in your business and your personal life. So let's jump right into it. All right, where is your focus? Now, remember, this is the third tool here in our 3-part series on being a masterful communicator when emotions are high, particularly when you're feeling angry, sad, or hurt. Because the truth is, as a leader, you are held to a much higher standard of response. I always tell my clients that you are responsible for the posture of your heart and the position of your focus before you respond or act. So these 3 tools that I'm going to give you, I'll give you the third one today, is really about helping you not only posture your heart, but also position your focus so you're clear on why you're even going into this conversation and what you would like all people to walk away with from the conversation. So that you're not just reacting out of fear, reacting out of anger, but you actually have a purpose. So that you'll never ask the question, why are we even talking about this? Because the idea is, as the leader who is steady in the storm, that's you, ideally, right? Through practice. So don't worry if you're not feeling steady right now in this storm, but is that you're able to guide the conversations in the direction that you believe they need to go. So let me just recap real quick the first 2 tools. The first one is called facts versus feelings. Facts versus feelings. Remember, there are 3 sides to every story. Yours, theirs, the truth. Your job as a leader, find absolute truth. And in the video that I did on that, I give you the questions and the challenge of the week that will help you do that. Click the link above if you missed out on that. Or if you're on Facebook or Instagram, just search my feed and you will find that first video, facts versus feelings. Tool number 2, the 3 clever stories we tell ourselves. Now, there are subconscious stories that you also might be telling yourself without you knowing. And so because you tell this story, you actually distort your ability to discern truth. You're either the victim, you're villainizing somebody else, or you're 100% helpless. And then these 3 stories come from one of my favorite books on communication called How to Have Crucial Conversations when stakes are high. So watch tool number 2, again, the challenge of the week. I show you how to identify your clever story and then overcome it. So click that link above on YouTube, or you could search it on my feed in Facebook and Instagram. Now, finally, today is tool number 3. Please write this down. Where is my focus? Where is your focus? Now, the leader in any given situation, the leader of your business, the leader of your family, the leader in your community, is you must become clear on what your purpose is and what your focus is before you go into these conversations. That's 90% of the battle right there, because there's a lot of folks who just go into conversation out of reaction. They feel they got to defend themselves. For whatever reason, they were triggered. And so they're talking. And by the time they know it, they ask, wait, what are we even talking about? Why are we having this conversation? And it's totally distracted. They don't even know what direction they're going in. They just know they needed to get there fast and with a lot of intensity. So you as a leader, your greatest power is in pausing. Take a breath, my friend, and just ask yourself, okay, what is my intention? What is my focus for this conversation? Especially if it's an important one that is crucial, one that is critical to your progress forward with your clients, with your business, with your marriage, maybe even with your kids. So here's your challenge for the week on how you can get clear on your focus. Number 1, ask yourself the question, what is my intention for this conversation? What is my intention for this conversation? What are you trying to accomplish here? And question number 2, you need to ask yourself right after you've answered that is what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, and where I'm saying it a match to my intention? I'm going to repeat that. Is what I am saying, how I am saying it, and where I am saying it a match to my intention? So I'm going to recap again the challenge of the week, but let me break it down for you a little bit. So number 1, again, is what is my intention? So this is the what question. What is your purpose for going into this conversation? Is it to win the argument? Okay. And if you're saying, yes, Kamille, it is, then remember somebody is going to lose then. Could be you. Could be them. But somebody is going to feel like a loser. So if your purpose and your focus is to win the argument, then you also must be okay with someone walking away feeling like a loser. And no, that person also might be you. All right. But if you say, no, Kamille, it's not really to win, I guess. It's just to prove my point. Okay. That's another way of saying I am trying to win. Sometimes we can say, well, I want to prove my point. I want to prove my point is right and theirs is wrong. Or I want to prove why I think the way that I do, and so that I could understand how they think the way that they do, or why. So these are examples of intention. Another intention is, I want to heal this relationship. I no longer want us to fight anymore. I want to find peace. So it's so important that you just spend a couple of seconds even asking, well, what is my own personal intention? Then once you're clear on that, then question number 2 is important. And that's a 3-part question here. Is what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, and where I'm saying it a match to that intention? The reason I'm asking 3 questions is because they all matter. So it's not just what the words are, is what I'm saying aligned with the intention, but how I'm saying it. So check your tone, check your body language. These are all things that go into that moment, whether you know it or not. And then lastly, and this one most people don't talk about, but I want to give you a little extra as a leader, is where you are saying it ideal. So let's say it's a difficult conversation with your spouse. Do you have to have this conversation in the bedroom? The place where you rest and you relax, and then now it's become a place of heightened tension and solutions-oriented conversation? Or maybe you need to have it at the kitchen table. Or maybe it needs to be outdoors so that it doesn't feel so tense. Or maybe this conversation is about brainstorming, finding solutions, so we do need to be indoors and our team needs to be whiteboarding and we want to be in a room that feels really creative and inspiring. So location is just as important as how you deliver the information and what you are actually saying. So again, your challenge for this week in where is your focus is number 1, ask the question, what is my intention for this conversation? And then number 2, to ask, is what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, and where I'm saying it a match to my intention?